So I just want to say this: if you are out there and say, "Whoa, these people are bad, let them go and sit down one place now." Gene, they for their family. The hair they run for their family. My dear, have you seen my sister? Hey, have you seen my sister's hair? No, you haven't. So trust me, if you don't take care of your hair, you're not going to retain length and your hair is not going to be healthy. So stop saying it runs in the family, bro. It does runs in the family, but if you don't take care of it, then your hair is going nowhere. Thank you very much. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing this face, I am Alice and you're welcome to my channel. To my returning subscribers, you guys are the best and you know that, period. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about the hair care routine for beginners. So this is a video request. I made a poll question on it on my community tab, so this got the highest vote. So no, this wasn't the highest vote, this was the second to the highest vote. Yeah, so the second highest vote. So I'm going to be talking about how to design an hair care routine, how to go about it, what you should know before you just start creating a routine for yourself. So if this is what you would love to watch, then consider subscribing and continue watching. Don't go anywhere. Okay, let us dive into the video. So guys, everything that I'm going to be sharing with you guys are going to be based on my experience. I'm not a professional hair guru or whatsoever, but then I'm sharing with you guys what I've learned so far since I started my hair care routine, my journey, and it's working nice for me. Thank you. You can see, right? Okay. So guys, first things first, before you start an hair care routine, the things you should consider is the first thing to do is to do research. I mean, I would have said that, okay, before you start designing an hair care routine for yourself, you should know the kind of hair type you have. But what about somebody that has no idea what is called low porosity, high porosity, and all that? Like me, when I started, I had no idea what is called high porosity. I had no idea what was porosity, hair porosity, and all that. So what I did first when I started was I started with research. So that's why I said the first thing is research. Instead of saying, okay, what is my instead of using the know your hair type as the first thing, I think research is the best to be my number one for these tips for beginners. So yes, do research. When I started, I did research. I watched videos on how to grow hair, how to retain length, and those type of things. And then products, do research on products that are nice and test them. Like once you do your research, try them, because you cannot just start using one and then you're like, okay, this one is what's working for me, so let me just use it. So you can try the product and see the one that works best, that you feel like, okay, your hair, this one is giving you what you want for your hair. Then you can actually, okay, then point out, okay, specifically say, okay, this one is what I'll be using, this one is what I'll be using, and that's how it is. So first thing is to do your research online, how to grow your hair, products that are good for hairs, and then you try them, and the one that works for you, you keep it aside. Okay, this one, they work for me fine. So that's the first thing you should do your research. Okay, do your research. And then the second thing is knowing your hair type. Like, this is where this one comes in. Know your hair type. Okay, we have different type of hair types when it comes to hair. We have low porosity hair, medium porosity, and high porosity hair. So I'm not going to be going into details. I don't want the video to be long. I already have a video talking about hair porosity, so I'm going to drop the link in my description box Yeah, I'm going to drop it in the description box so you can do well to check it out after watching this video. So the next thing is knowing your hair type. What kind of hair type you have, what type of procedure do you have to take, do you have to consider when it comes to, okay, if I have low porosity hair, what are the steps I need to take to, you know, care for my hair when it is low in porosity? What are the tips I'm supposed to use? What are the procedures I'm supposed to do to, you know, care for my hair if my hair is high porosity or low porosity? So that's the second thing. And then the third thing I have here is washing of the hair. Wash day routine. How often should you wash your hair? How often should I wash your hair? That's another thing you should consider. Okay, for someone like me now, I have a sensitive scalp, so I noticed before I don't used to wash my hair as often as I should. So I used to have I used to have constant itchy scalp. So when I noticed that, I like, okay, probably because I wasn't washing my hair regularly. Like I could go months without washing my hair. So then I said, okay, let me start washing my hair once in 2 weeks. So I started washing my hair once in 2 or 3 weeks. So it depends on the kind of hair you have. Once you notice your hair or your the kind of scalp, and yeah, you can, okay, go with once in a week or once in 2 weeks, whichever one that works best for you, because there's some people that wash their hair once in a week. So but me, I wash my hair once in 2 or 3 weeks. So whichever one, just try it out, which one works best for you, then you can design your wash day routine for yourself and how often you'll be washing your hair. So that's it for washing of the hair. Another thing I have here is protein treatment for the hair. So for me, the protein treatment I'm using right currently, I mean since I even started, is egg protein treatment. So although this year I plan to try other hair products. Yes, I try to try other hair products, but for now, the protein treatment I use for my hair is egg protein treatment. And since I started using it, like that's why I said that you have to, once you do your research, you keep on using it and see if it's working for your hair. So that's what I started with, and it has been working so fine with my hair. So I didn't decide to, you know, try out another one. Basically because I was doing beauty on a budget. Trust me, if I have the money to try out other products, I'll definitely do that. That's why I said that this year, by God's grace, I'm going to try out lots of products. Yes, but that doesn't mean it to change my routine or my hair care regimen. Like I said, you know, try and yeah, point out, specify the ones that works best for you. So for the protein treatment, like I said, I use egg protein treatment. So there are other types of protein treatment you can use, and also hair masks. You can try hair masks as well. And yeah, that's it. So for the protein treatment, I do it once every month. It's not something that you should be doing all the time because of excess overload of protein, so you want to avoid that. So I do it once in a month. You can, it's not like, it's not a compulsory thing to do it once in a month. You can do it once in 2 months, because this year I actually plan to change some things when it comes to my hair. Like I plan to make my protein treatment once in 2 months. Now I just want to try it and see. Like I said, we are, the journey is like, you know, the journey keeps going. Yeah, so that's it for protein treatment, you know. And then the next one I have on my list is moisturizing and sealing of the hair. So for this one, you know, to avoid dryness, you have to always keep your hair moisturized. And for that moisturizing, I use the LOC method. I use LOC method, and we have two type. We have LOC, we have LCO. So the LOC is liquid, oil and cream, while the LCO method is liquid, cream and oil. So I also have a video talking detailed about that. Like I said, I don't want this video to be long, so for the moisturizing, you can try out which one works for you. I think mostly low porosity hair make use of the LCO method. I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section. So but for me, I use the LOC method because my hair is high in porosity, although there are some kind of changes now because I have like my hair strands are now really coarse and thick. So but I'm planning to do another hair porosity test for my hair, the water test. I'm going to try that, but for now I'm still using the LOC method, so that to keep my hair moisturized and all of that. That's what this one is for, moisturizing. Then the next one I have is trimming. So these are the things to consider before you design your hair care routine. So for the trimming now, this trimming basically is for to keep your hair healthy and also for length retention, because most people don't like to trim their hair because they feel like it doesn't retain their length, but then it makes your hair healthy, because if you keep on keeping your split ends, it will keep causing damage to your hair. That means your hair will be unhealthy. But when you trim your hair when it is necessary, it will keep your hair healthy, and you will be able to even retain length that you're scared of losing. So that's it about trimming. And for trimming, before I always trim my hair every 6 months, yes, but now I trim my hair when it is necessary. Trust me, I trim my hair when it is necessary, maybe 3 months, after 3 months, yes. But then for now, when I see split ends, I cut them off. I don't want to be doing this thing. I don't want to be saving that length instead of me to be concerned about. As you are concerned about the length, you should also be concerned about the health of the hair as well. So trimming is also another thing to consider when you want to design an hair care routine for yourself. And then the next one here is relaxing. Relaxer. What type of relaxer should you use? What type of relaxer should you use as your hair? Is it fine hair you have, or is your hair medium, or is your hair very dense and coarse? So you have to, there are certain relaxer for different hair type. For those with fine hair, they have the relaxer they use, and for medium or coarse, they used to use the regular. But for the really dense hair, they make use of the super strength relaxer. I think every product has both their regular and the super strength, and the ones for fine hair. So I use a mega growth regular, although now things have changed because a whole lot of things has changed, but I'll be giving you guys more updates, but not in this video. So for the relaxer, once you know the type of relaxer that works best for your hair, then okay, you can now consider how often, how long do you want to stretch your hair? How long do you want to stretch your relaxer? Do you want to relax your hair after every 2 months? Do you want to relax it after every 3 months? So it depends on your growth and how you can handle it. But for me, I stretch my hair for 3 months. Yes, I stretch my hair for 3 months. Although now it's getting difficult to handle, but I'm still maintaining the 3 months anyways, because yeah, I'm still maintaining the 3 months. So depends on how you can handle your new growth. So for some people, they stretch their hair for 2 months before they relax it, but for me, I stretch my hair for 3 months before I relax it. So that's how it is for relaxer. And mind you, when you're relaxing, you also have to consider your already relaxed part. Make sure you are using your protectant oil or grease to make sure you avoid relaxer overlapping of the relaxer, because you don't want the already relaxed part to relax again, like how do I call it, you don't want the chemical to go on the already relaxed part to, it will just cause the thinning of the hair, because that was what made me starting my journey. Like my relaxer, I always relax every, like from the root of my head to the tip. I didn't know that it was wrong. So the relaxer is only meant for your new growth, like your new growth, not the already relaxed part, only your new growth. So when you are relaxing, relax only your new growth and protect your hair strands to avoid overlapping of the relaxer. Thank you. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is protective styles. what type of protective styles will I be doing? Like, which one is good for my hair? What are the things I'm supposed to avoid when I'm doing protective styles? So some things you're supposed to avoid is tight hairstyles that are tight. You have to avoid it. And then making use of rubber band, you also have to avoid that. But if you don't want to avoid making use of rubber band, because I feel like rubber band it has a whole lot of beautiful hairstyles, and it will be very difficult to avoid that. So once you're using the rubber band, make use of your oil to grease the rubber band. At least that will make it easy for you to install it. And then when you are also taking out the rubber band, apply your oil on it to remove it easy, so that it won't drag your hair strands. So those are the things to consider for the type of protective styles you want to do. And also, I do more of braids, like my natural hair, mini braid, mini twist, because it helps my hair a lot. And then, how often do you want to be taking this protective style? Do you want to be carrying it for like a month? Do you want to be carrying it for 2 weeks before you take it down? Do you want to be carrying it for 3 weeks before you take it down? So I feel like the highest I can go is 1 month, because if I go more than that, I used to have excess hair breakage. So the highest I go, like the highest I take my protective style is 1 month, but mostly 3 weeks. Like mostly 3 weeks. I don't go beyond that. Mostly 3 weeks. So anything that will make me go 1 month, that means I'm kind of busy, like too busy to take it down. But the highest I go is 3 weeks. So guys, these are the things to consider when you want to start your hair care routine as a beginner. So everything I've mentioned, from it you can now decide, okay, this is how I'm going to go about my hair. Let me use myself as an example. So how my hair care routine is that I the I relax my hair once in 3 months. That is, I stretch my hair for 3 months, and then I do my protein treatment once in a month, and then I wash my hair once or twice. I wash my hair once in 2 or 3 weeks, and then I moisturize and seal my hair 2 or 3 times in a week. 2 or 3 times in a week, and then I do scalp massage as often as possible. Like those 3 times in a week that I moisturize and seal my hair, I do scalp massaging. So aside that, I also trim my hair, like I said, once in 3 months, depending on the one you want to do. So like I'm using myself as an example how I design my hair care routine. So another thing is I also do morning routine, night routine, not all the time. During that 3 weeks that I say I moisturize and seal my hair, that's when I can say, okay, this day I'm going to do a morning routine. This particular day I'm going to do a night routine. So basically what I do for the morning and night routine is moisturizing and sealing. I first go over with my moisturizer, and then I go over with my hair butter and my hair oil. So that's how I do my moisturizing and sealing of my hair. And then my protein treatment, hair masks, whichever hair mask you would love to try. And yes, trimming, I think I've mentioned that. So yes, that's just basically it for designing an hair care routine. And also know your product. Once you've done your research, the products you want to be using. I use my products. I have a video on the product I use, so I don't know which one will go up first, but anyone that goes up first, make sure you watch it. Okay, so these are all the things you should consider as a beginner for your hair care routine. And another thing I'll mention is consistency. Once you've designed a routine for yourself, be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. Are you seeing this? You have to be consistent to achieve this, because you cannot just start something or use something and then expect to see a result in just 2 weeks. Like, bro, sis, where they run they go. Even if you're going to see a result, it won't be as much as somebody like me that has been doing it for a very long time. So you have to be patient. Don't be lazy. Like, it can be like sometimes you can get lazy, but please don't be lazy. If you want to see your results, be consistent about it, and don't expect it to, like, your hair, don't expect it to grow magically, my dear sister. It cannot grow magically. It takes time. It takes time. Okay, so that's what you should bear in mind. And finally, be patient. Be patient. That one is very important, because I know some people that will just start and then just give up, like, whoa, this is not for me, I know if you drum. Trust me, it's for you, and you can do it. Once you're determined, trust me, you're definitely going to get the results you want. So be patient about it. Like I said, I started my hair care journey in 2021. I started with shoulder length because I've always had hair. Like I said, genetics, I've always had hair, but then I wasn't taking care of my hair, and it started breaking, started thinning. So but I decided to, take this step and grow my hair. And yes, I trimmed it, and I was having shoulder length. But now do you love what you see? Let me end this video here. Like, do you love what you see? Do you love what you're seeing? So if you love what you're seeing, then you should try and be patient, be consistent with your routine, and trust me, baby girl, you're definitely going to do it. You're going to get the result. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're yet to subscribe, and if you have any questions for me, drop it in the comment section below. And if you have other suggestion that you think should be added to the video that was not mentioned, please drop it in the comment section. Thank you so much, I would appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. I'll see you guys in my next video. For now, bye bye.